I prefer to get myself off.
She's had me do that to her, like.
Oh, okay.
But like I've had to have him do it because like he gets out of breath so fast.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for being so honest and vulnerable.
Too vulnerable. Way too vulnerable. Liz unapologetically reveals how her sex life is with Big Ed. And understandably, he's embarrassed.
No one else was complaining about their spouse.
Shut up.
This is 90 Day Replay Travel Size, where I pack in all you need to know while keeping it light. Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia. This week on 90 Day The Last Resort, the couples are joined by a sex therapist to help them spice up their sex lives. And while the therapist is giving them tips, Liz reveals how unsatisfied she is in the bedroom.
Now, why would you be interested in prostate orgasms? You know that time, right after a penis orgasms, like it kind of goes limp like a shrimp and it doesn't come back up for a little bit? That's called a refractory period. However, with prostate orgasms, that refractory period is little to none. That means you can go again and again and again and again without having to take a break.
I would love to know how that feels.
Find another partner.
As the episode goes on, you start to see that the confidence Big Ed had to show off Little Ed a few weeks ago begins to dwindle. And you can tell because he stops making jokes. And you know Big Ed loves to make jokes, even if they're not funny.
We started out as an 11.
Okay.
And over time, it's probably about a 5.
Liz even struggles to rate how Ed is when they're intimate.
Would you agree?
It was really great, and then now I'm not someone to just like stop and give you like 5 or 10 minutes to catch your breath and then like get back into it.
Poor Ed.
I know Ed has his ways. He gets under a lot of people's skin, but this was a bit too honest for me. Because the reality of it is that she's not just expressing this around the other couples. There are cameras there. She's on one of the biggest reality shows on television. She's basically telling the whole world about Ed's performance in bed. And my thing is, just like how they tell you don't tell people if your partner is good because they can get curious, I don't think it's smart to tell everyone how horrible your man is either. Because people are going to lose even more respect for him. Plus, we gotta picture it at that point.
I prefer to get myself off. Thinking about being intimate with Ed right now, furthest thing on my mind. Because it's just really bad. If we don't really try to work on our sex life in the bedroom, the relationship's over.
Well, that tells us Liz must truly love Ed for who he is. Because clearly, it's not the intimacy that has a hold on her.
If you could find a way to share your solo experience with your partner, would you be open to that?
No, I prefer to just do it by myself.
But she's had me do that to her, like.
Oh, okay.
But like I've had to have him do it because like he gets out of breath so fast.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being so honest and vulnerable.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Ed says he gets out of breath because he just had surgery.
And I'm trying to get back into shape, but
It's been months.
it's been a couple weeks.
It's been months.
Either way, Ed walked out of the room pretty upset with Liz, and she could care less.
If I'm pissed because you kept throwing missiles at me.
It wasn't
That's not
throwing
fair.
missiles. I'm
You
being
were intentionally
honest.
trying to embarrass
No,
me.
I wasn't. I'm
Yeah,
being
you were.
honest in therapy.
You weren't right. No, you weren't.
I'm getting frustrated with Ed right now. Again, another example on Ed saying that he's trying, but he's not. He is not taking this class seriously. If I'm willing to leave my whole life behind to move with him to Arkansas, he better start getting his together. Yes, I was.
No one else was complaining about their spouse.
Shut up.
Wow. Well, next week, Ed is going to undergo a unique form of therapy, a past life regression.
I'm going to hypnotize you, and then I'm going to instruct your soul to take you back to a lifetime that you had.
I really have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But she'll often tell me, oh, you had to be a king in my past life.
Tell me what you see.
I've been here before. I have like a leprechaun costume, and I'm alive, but I'm buried.
This is an experience Ed opened up to me about when I spoke to him earlier this month.
The experience really changed my life.
Who were you in your past life, Ed?
You're gonna laugh. Are you ready?
What?
I was a circus performer that was thrown in a hole.
Is he for real?
For real.
If you're someone who believes in past lives, the idea that Ed was in a circus can make a lot of sense. All right, 90 Day Fans fam, make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.